Morning folks, how are you all? So we are going to get moving shortly. I've just been looking at the map trying to figure out the plan. We are smack bang in the middle in terms of long ways. We're in the middle of Sweden. We've been heading up the middle for the past week or so. But after looking, it's quite apparent that all of the big stuff in terms of shops and supplies are pretty much on the coast, right the way up. Inland there's nothing really. There's small stuff obviously, but it'll be dearer and less choice. So I think what we're going to do is I want to go to check out a Willys. There's a shop called Willys here that's meant to be quite cheap. It's like a supermarket kind of thing. Not sure what else they sell, but I want to go there. And if they don't have everything we need, I want to go to another Biltema and just restock a few bits and bobs. Why didn't I stock up on firelighters and heat logs and all of that stuff before we left? Pretty much because we only knew we were going to Sweden the day before we got the tunnel. And if you remember from the videos, like how busy I said I was the couple of weeks leading up to it with, you know, sorting my van out, sorting Marie's van out, all of that. I just forgot, to be honest with you. So yeah, that was a mistake on my part, but it is what it is. Now I've got to deal with it. So the place we're going, it's like a town, or small city maybe, town on the coast. But they've got in one complex, they've got a Biltema, a Willys, an Isa Maxi. So, should be able to get everything. Need new wipers, because these are irritating as hell. So not only that, but they don't clear the window, so they're useless. See if we can get them. I need to get some cheapo blankets or some kind of material to bung up the gaps in the back to work like draft excluders, and some insulation of some sort to put around the batteries. Now I know it's not going to make a massive difference without having a heat pack, but it might help a bit. So I wasn't joking when I said it was called Willys. Right, we're going to go in there and get some stuff. Successful day. I managed to get 4 more packs of the heat logs, another thing of firelighters. I misspoke about the heat logs. They're not £8 a pack at all. They're just under £2. So, and the firelighters were £3. Did you say find one or you found one?
Found one. It's just up this road. It's the only one on Park for Night. It says a little far from civilization and intended for real fishing enthusiasts. It's got a toilet dump.
That's the one I'm looking at. Okay, let's just go there. It's, what is it, 20 minutes away?
It's 20 minutes, yeah?
30 minutes. Yeah, very successful day. I've also managed to get 2 massive bags of dried wood as well. So they're in the back. Right, we're going to get to this spot and then see what it's like. We just arrived at the spot and it turned out to be a bloody campground. You had to pay for it, which is great. Flipping Park for Night, all a load of shit. So we're just going to drive down this road into the wilderness and see what we can find, basically. Drive for 20 minutes or something, see if we can find a little pull-in somewhere. Well, this is freak as hell. Oh, there's some benches. spooky, not gonna lie. Wait, why is this place so freaky?
I don't know, but I love it. Where's my tooch? Oh, God.
So weird.
Goodness, don't stray too far.
Spooky ass forest. I don't know what that building is. That's a bit weird.
Let's go and investigate. Me and AJ. Who's going in?
Got a bit of toilet, isn't it?
Gotta be.
Go on then. Yeah.
Oh, bog roll.
Cool. Alright, don't know if we're supposed to park here or what. Didn't see any signs saying no. I was just driving down that road and I was looking on the maps. I've just realised I've been diddled by Willie's. It was a big thing of like pork chops that were on offer. So I got it. It should have been about £6. Just check the receipt. 140 krona for some pork chops that go out of date in 2 days. Brilliant. Morning everyone. It's currently 5 degrees in here. 0 degrees outside. Get this thing going immediately. Hope you're all doing alright. Christ. Oh, what a bloody God. I've been lying in bed for about half an hour debating whether to get out of it or not. I just had to do it in a rush. And that bottom number should go up a bit. There you go. Good job we didn't try and park on this edge last night. Blimey. Here she comes. She has risen. Squibbing. Come here. It's me. Donut. I didn't recognise my hat. Bob, away. Well, this is a bit of a find. Good job I didn't try and park at the edge, isn't it? Come on, in your D gown. That's such a homeless person. we are about ready for the off. Have my Viking breakfast of just a massive pork chop. And yeah, I'm ready to get on the road. First time the plug heaters have had to come on this morning. So yeah, we are going to drive to Jokkmokk now, which is about 200 kilometres, and that's where Martin and Deb are, or somewhere around there. What a spot though, eh? So this is why you don't use Park for Night, because then you find places like this. Park for Night is very useful when you're just trying to get somewhere. You know, there's no denying it. All these people that shun away from it and pretend that they don't use it when everyone knows you do, because it's good. You know, it's a good, useful app to have. It's a good, useful tool to have, but not for everything, because you only find the places that other people have found, and I can assure you there's a million other spots that haven't been discovered by the campervan world yet, that aren't on Park for Night. It's like this, you know, I just found this, just Google Map, zoomed in a bit, could see like a bit of a parking area, and just thought, yeah, why not, let's go there. And it turned out to be awesome. And when we do get up, you know, we've been using Park for Night pretty much the whole way up Sweden, just because it's easy. You know, we're trying to get to the top, so you don't want to be f***ing around for ages trying to find spots. But once we do get there, then we can slow down. You know, we'll only be driving a little bit each day, if that. So we'll have time to sit on Google Maps, have a look, see where the little tracks lead to and things like that, you know. Because the good thing about Sweden is you're allowed to drive pretty much anywhere. As long as there's a road, you're not allowed to drive off-road. But you don't need to, because there's so many like forest tracks and things just leading from miles and miles and miles into nothingness. So the ideal tool for that is Google Maps, because then you can follow it right to the end. I myself have made the mistake in the past of, like, you know, you'll be looking on Park for Night and there'll be a massive like dead spot where there's no park ups on there, and you'll avoid it because there's nowhere to park, apparently, according to Park for Night. But if you get yourself on Google Maps, like, we're in a dead spot here, that's how this came about, you know. There's no Park for Night, there was that one which turned out to be a campsite. Yeah, this whole area is like a massive blob, there was nothing on there. So that's why I started looking on the maps and just driving aimlessly, seeing what you can find. Because you'll be driving down the road and there'll be hundreds of these little tracks, literally hundreds, that just go off. You know, they'll go for a mile or two and just end in nothing. Because it's all like the forestry tracks, and obviously when they work the woods, they need to get the machinery in. But when they're not using it, it's just good to go. But yeah, Arctic Circle today, which won't really change anything, you know, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a landmark, that's all. It's not like we'll suddenly cross that line and 10 metres of snow fall on the van. They're just putting the road back together so we can drive over it. Mental. Imagine if this was England. This is the road. Oh dear. So funny. People would have pulled over at the other side of that, rang the council. How dare you! What do we pay road tax for? From that line, we are officially in the Arctic. though, just going to pull the vans over, get a quick picture, and yeah, be on our way. There we go, folks. Arctic. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? I don't normally do touristy things, but sometimes you just gotta have it in. It's just gotta be done. Right. 13 kilometres till we meet up with them guys. I see a white van. That's not them.
The call van.
Good, eh?
Hi.
Where's your van?
Go down there.
Oh, bloody hell. Good, eh?
Why are you not parked down here in the sunshine?
That's what it says to be, mate. The friggin' rain. It was alright.
Yeah, so get some solar.
Down
Yeah,
here.
get some
Oh.
solar.
There's been fishing here and all.
Then my sunny's on.
Yeah, it's nice.
Last
sun.
spot it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, get down. Stay down.
Hello.
Stay down.
I've just been putting some soup on. Soup?
Is that any fish?
Nah, not here.
Really?
Nah. I think I saw the lights, you know. I weren't sure.
Really?
Here, they were here. Us were there. And I was looking on my app, but when I took a picture, but there was no in the sky, but when I took a picture, I could see the...
Yeah.
So that is us for the evening. Just been having a catch up. Give us for a spot. I've been chatting to this couple down there. One's Swedish, one's American. Really nice. Giving us some tips. It is supposed to snow apparently next week, so that's a little bit quicker than I was thinking, but we'll see how we get on. Marie's going to come around in a minute, bring Bolski, because we've got a little job to do for the rest of the evening, which is to try and make Bolski a sleeping jumper out of this blanket. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet, but we'll see.
What'd you say?
I was just about to sign off for the day, folks. Put the camera away. I thought I'd go have a look outside, see if we can see anything interesting. Can see the lights with the camera, so I took a quick snap on here. Can't see it with your eyes very well yet, but it is there. But I'll get the other camera out and I'll leave you with a photo of what we can see right now. This
it's
is
quite
October.
Thick. It's quite thick, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the snow dance.
God's sake.
Where's Squib?
Down there.
Is it snow, Bobby? I got my sock.
Go on, Bob. Get it. Get it.